How to do what the CIA already did: leave your body and remote view something. Remote viewing and other parapsychological phenomena has actually been studied in depth by a number of scientists and government intelligence agencies for decades. For a selected list of downloadable peer-reviewed journal articles reporting studies that relate to the type of topic mostly published in the 21st century, there's a link you can click here to find out. Did you know that the CIA, in conjunction with Stanford University, were involved in the scientific study of parapsychological phenomena that lasted more than 2 decades? Part of this program was examining the efficacy of remote viewing, supposedly for intelligence gathering purposes. Remote viewing is the ability of a person to describe a remote geographical location up to several hundreds of thousands of kilometers from their actual physical location. In these experiments, multiple individuals were able to describe distinct objects that were located in a separate room and at other remote physical locations from where their body was not, and who knows how much of what these findings uncovered remain classified. United States Major General Albert Stubblebine was a major proponent of these programs and one of America's most distinguished soldiers, with more than 16,000 soldiers under his command. He said that they uncovered structures on the surface of Mars as well as on the interior that were not built by humans. In other words, they were built by extraterrestrials. Those assertions cannot be verified, obviously, but the results that were officially declassified after more than 2 decades of secrecy were published in the journal Scientific Exploration. The publication outlines how one of the participants, Ingo Swann, was able to successfully describe and view a ring around Jupiter that scientists had no idea existed at that time. It was then verified after NASA's Pioneer 10 made the first flyby of the planet. Quote, successful replication of this type of remote viewing in independent laboratories has yielded considerable scientific evidence for the reality of the remote viewing phenomenon. Adding to the strength of these results was the discovery that a growing number of individuals could be found to demonstrate high-quality remote viewing, often to their own surprise. The CIA even participated as remote viewers themselves in order to critique the protocols. CIA personnel generated successful target descriptions of sufficiently high quality to permit blind matching of descriptions to targets by independent judges, end quote. This is by Dr. Harold E. Puthoff. Ingo and several other participants of study, including intelligence agency military personnel, actually learned how to project their consciousness or mind into another location separate from their body and describe it. Pretty mind-altering, isn't it? And how to do it? Paul H. Smith, PhD, is the founder and past president of the International Remote Viewing Association, IRVA. He also is a former Army intelligence officer who served 7 years as part of the military's top-secret remote viewing program. On their website, they provided some methodologies, studies, and more information regarding remote viewing. It also provides a brief introductory how-to section. It outlines how it takes training, time, and practice, but they also mention how it is easy for a beginner to do a simple remote viewing experiment successfully, and you can find out that information linked on their site, as well as browse through it for details. How to do a simple remote viewing session? There's a video in the article here from Paul H. Smith discussing this topic if you're interested in learning more about it. Again, IRVA seems to be a good place to start. And this is by Arjun Walia, Collective Evolution. It's on Humans Be Free. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.